Hi, so today we're making Lomo Saltado. It's a Peruvian dish. It's super good. Anyway, we're gonna start off by sauteing the rice with some garlic powder, salt. We're gonna add water, turn the heat to 4, and then add a lid on top. Then you're gonna take out your pans. I keep mine in the oven. You're gonna need two. So we're gonna use the yellow one first. Then you're gonna add some oil because we're gonna fry our fries. And so yeah, I just dump the fries in there. Make sure your oil is hot. Then you're gonna give it a little shaky shake. Then you're gonna mix it so the fries don't stick to each other. And yeah, look at them go. Anyway, so once they're nice and golden brown, you're going to drain them and put them on a plate with a paper towel so the paper towel can absorb all the excess oil, just like so. Then you're gonna sprinkle it with some salt and put that to the side. Now we're gonna prep our veggies. So we're gonna cut up one purple onion. My knife is so dull, you guys. I need to buy a new one because it sucks. But anyway, you're gonna cut the tops and the bottoms off of the onion, and then you're just gonna peel that skin off, put your garbage to the side, and then you're gonna chop your onion. You're gonna cut them into like strips, so you want to make sure they're not too thin or too thick. Then you're just gonna separate them like that. Then you're gonna get your other half and you can do the same thing. This onion was so big, so I only used like 3/4 of the onion. So now I got 2 tomatoes. You're gonna cut the tops off and you're gonna cut them the same way you cut the onions, so into strips. And since this is like a fried dish, you don't really want any like excess water, so you're gonna take out the seeds because when we fry the tomatoes or like saute the tomatoes, you don't want it to be all water. You want it to be nice and firm. So you're gonna do the same thing with the other tomato. Take out the seeds and cut them into strips. Now you have your green onion and you're gonna cut that into strips. Oh my gosh, the video is so fast. Okay, so now we have our beef. This is like a fast fry beef, so it's gonna fry fast. I'm only using 2 pieces, and you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna cut it into strips. My knife sucks. It's so dull, so I had such a hard time cutting it, but as you can see, just cut the meat into strips like so, and I fast forward it so you don't have to see me cut this meat for such a long time. Anyway, so once the meat is done, you're going to saute that with some oil. Make sure the heat is on super high. You can see it's kind of sticking to the pan, but that's okay because we're going to be adding some other stuff that's going to deglaze the pan, and it's going to be super good. Anyway, so I added some salt, some garlic powder, mix that up. I forgot to film this part, but I also added some black pepper. You can add some cumin if you want. That'll give it extra flavor, but I didn't have any, so we'll do without. And then after a while, you're going to see it turns brown like that, and it's going to release some of its juices, and that's when you add the onion, and then you're going to mix it up. Again, the heat should be on high because this is like a fast fry dish. We don't want our onions to be all soggy and watery. So now I'm adding some dark soy sauce. You can add regular soy sauce if you want. Mix that up, and then you're going to also add some vinegar, which is the secret ingredient to this dish. And then after a few minutes, you're going to add a little bit of water. So some people might be like, no, you're not supposed to add water, but I like to add water because it kind of deglazes the pan and it gives it more of a, you can get more juice. Anyway, so you add the tomatoes now. Again, this is super fast. You don't want to cook this for too long. Added some extra salt, some extra garlic powder, mix that up, and then you're going to finish it off by adding some green onion. That's kind of like a garnish for the dish. Mix that up, and then you're basically done. You don't want to overcook this. You still want the tomatoes to be firm. Then I got my plate here. Serve myself some rice and some of the meat and veggie mixture. Yeah, just load that on. And then I got some fries because you have to have this dish with fries. And then that's it. Anyway, I was so excited to try it and it was so good. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you if you watched till the end. Okay, bye.